Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Tomica Town review for you today. And this is the new line for Tomica Town. It has this kind of subtitle, Build City. And the reason it's called that, basically, you can kind of see down here in the picture, the plate has all of these little like peg hole connection ports. Whereas the old line had kind of a tray base that you would kind of sit different components in, however you could fit them, whatever configuration you could fit them in the tray, and then connect sidewalk pieces. This has, like, everything has pegs and peg holes, so they just kind of like, you can build them on top of each other, kind of like Legos. Not quite the same, but in a similar fashion. So that's what they're kind of calling Build City. So this is the Build City Police Department, which we'll be taking a look at here. And this is kind of the official configuration on the box, but the instructions even give you a couple other configurations, and it's really just up to your imagination. You can move everything around and change all the pieces. So here's the front of the box. Here is the top, bottom, not too much going on the sides. That's one of the alternate configurations. There's another one. So if you take a look on the back here, these are all the different pieces it comes with. It has this kind of large box with a ramp, and then it has like a spring-loaded gimmick to kind of launch them. The old wave of these used to have just like a flat plate that had like a piece you could pull back and then hit a button and spring load. These are kind of like larger built-up boxes. Then you just have like, here's a little door piece and some roof pieces you can connect on. Couple of struts. Here's the base, some ramps and things like that. So, and then this is just a picture of a bunch of sets all together, so you could put a little city together, which is a lot of fun in my opinion. But that's pretty much it for the box. So I will go ahead and get this built into the configuration from the box, and we'll take a look at that. So here's the police station and kind of the default configuration that the box suggests. You have two large ramps here, one on the side, one on the front. Then you have the kind of little doors to the inside of the police station there with a siren on top. This gimmick is to launch a car. You kind of put that up against, and then you push that down to fling it forward. These are all stickers. This is a sticker. The yellow right there is a sticker, but the red is painted. This is a sticker in the front. This is a sticker. These little windows are stickers. If we turn it to the side, and I'll move the ramp up so I can push it back a little bit, you can see there's a sticker here. This is that box piece I was talking about. There's a spring launcher thing. You can kind of see my finger moving it. And when you push that to the back, there's a little latch right here to spring that forward. You can see another window sticker there on the side. You have some plastic searchlight pieces that don't move. They're just solid molded plastic. And then coming around here to the back, there's kind of like a little maintenance sticker there, so it looks like they can get in through the back, which I kind of like. More windows here, here, and here. Now you can already kind of see this is my major complaint, and it's not anything really wrong. They have these large ramp pieces, and that's the only thing holding these together. There's no way for these two pieces to hook together, which I kind of wish there was. It's like my only complaint, and it's not a big deal. It's just that if you're trying to move the set, it comes apart immediately. But like these two pieces are pretty solid. Everything pegs in nice and sturdy. I just wish when you put two plates together, there was more than just this flimsy ramp kind of keeping them together. Because it's really, that's all it is. If you pick one up, it's going to completely come off. So I have to come around to the front and put that ramp back on. That's kind of the other thing I don't care for as much with this new line of Tomica Town sets. I don't like these ramps as much. I really preferred the just kind of normal sidewalk pieces that had like the normal divot in the sidewalk like you would have in a development or pretty much anywhere that has parking lots or has sidewalk. These ramps don't work that great, and I'm going to demonstrate. The set does not come with any cars. I want to just put that out there off the bat, but I have a couple police cars just from my own collection that I'm going to demonstrate with. And you can kind of see like the ramps don't work that great just because it's so square that when you add the ramp, it just, I don't know, it doesn't, like, it's not such a natural flow as when they just used to have the normal sidewalk divot. It just seemed to work a little better in my opinion. It's not to say it's terrible, but you can put a car right up against that, and then you can kind of go ahead and push this in. And the problem is, because it's so close to the building, it's kind of hard to get your finger in there. But you can see it kind of launches it. And they roll down the ramp pretty well. I don't have anything to stop it, so it's just flying right into my leg here. There we go. So that's kind of cool. I like that. To show you how this gimmick works, I'll put the ramp back up again. So I will use this car because the other car doesn't clear it. So you just use the car. You can hear a click, and then you just press the thing on the back. Now mine's a little temperamental. It seems to work like if I thought you would just click it and it would go, but you kind of push it back and then you kind of hold it down and then release. And when you release, that's when it goes. But it does launch the car very well. So you just hold it down and then when you let go, but see, it doesn't always work. It's a little weird. But when it works very well. It does launch the car pretty solidly. There we go. Just not 100%. Coming around to the back, there's room to put a car here. You can definitely put some cars underneath here. There's ramps in the back. You can definitely fit 2 cars underneath this overhang, kind of like a little garage. Now it does have the ramp right in front of the one car, but you can very easily just lift that up if you want to have the car come out, and then you can have it go back down. It's very simple. So I think it's neat for what it does. I don't know how crazy I am about the new Build City motif for Tomica Town. I kind of like the older Tomica Town sets. Just my personal preference. I'm sure kids might love this because it is neat that you can just completely disassemble this and come up with your own configuration, peg the pieces in wherever you want. And it's kind of infinite possibilities, especially the more sets you get. You can interconnect the pieces because all the peg holes and everything are the same. So I'm sure that's what they're going for. They want to add that level of playability that, like Legos, the more you get, the more of your own creations you can make and the different crazy configurations. It's up to you. There's really no limit to only your imagination. The other thing I kind of miss, the little spots for the figures to kind of peg into. They used to have those little, very tiny little plastic tabs that you would just wedge in between the figures' legs and then they could stand in various places. But I almost kind of get the feel that the figures aren't really meant for these. I haven't really seen a lot of figures with these sets. None of the sets, as far as I know, come with figures the way the old ones used to. So I guess the figures just kind of got left out because they're focusing more on the buildable aspect and the ramps and everything for the cars. So I get it. I understand a lot of kids like, you know, shooting the cars down ramps and everything like that. I totally get it. And it is fun to a certain degree. It is fun. I just kind of liked the aspect where the pieces fit together a little better. These don't really have any sidewalk pieces where the old sets did, so you could connect them all together and you could have a sidewalk going from the convenience store to the gas station to the police box, whatever other sets you had. And while you can easily connect these, the plates don't connect as well as the old plates used to, and the lack of the sidewalk and the lack of the figure stands, it just, I don't know. It loses some of its town feel to me. Like if I wanted to buy a bunch of these sets and connect them all together, sure, it would look like a town, but there was something charming about the sidewalk pieces and the street light pieces and the little bush pieces. Like, it really made it seem like a cohesive little town, whereas this just kind of feels like a Hot Wheels police station, shoot your car off the ramp. Do you know what I mean? And I know that sounds kind of dumb, but if I was going to get a bunch of sets to put all together to really make it feel like a town, I feel like the older sets did a better job, whereas the newer sets are really just kind of a build something crazy and then shoot your car down a ramp. So while they're definitely both fun, I feel like they're fun for different ways. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If I'm making any sense and you can understand what I'm saying, let me know what you think down below. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Tomica Town Build City Police Department from Tomica and Takara Tomy. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.